gorgeous, just gorgeous. And it goes back that way a little bit. People always ask us why we come down to Daytona so much, and they're like, isn't Daytona like super duper ghetto? I'm gonna take you all down Riverside Drive and show you all some of the nicer parts of Daytona that they're not necessarily in the touristy area, but this is Riverside Drive, and we're in the parking lot of Rockefeller's old house, and my wife is holding the tripod. And what we're going to do is we're going to go down one side of the street, and then we're going to go down, and it might be, the footage might be a little overexposed right now because I got it set for the direction we'll be driving in just a second. So this isn't a touristy area. These are people's homes, but these are all well over 1 million, maybe 2 million, maybe $10 million homes. I don't know. They're all fabulous. And make sure we don't hit that tree. And hopefully this video looks good. And I'm gonna go slow. So here's a piece of a house that's back here. And let me see if that's as far. That's all I got. Alright, so we're going to drive down the street twice, and this is the left side of Riverside. Let's see. And I've got my camera lens is a 24 by 70, so there's gonna be some stuff that I'm not gonna be able to get just because it's not a wide enough angle. All right, look at this. This house is ridiculous. Just absolutely, that's the garage back there. That's not the house. Here's the house. Just unbelievable. Just completely wooded. Just unbelievable homes. This isn't the Riverside side. This is the opposite side, the east facing side. But look at some of these houses. This right here is probably the smallest house on the whole street. Just gorgeous homes. Absolutely. Now here's a park. I guess it's not a park, but this is absolutely gorgeous through here. And there's trees and all kinds of just amazing. So this house here has a front door on it that my wife and I want to put on our home whenever we build our dream home down here. And I'm gonna pull into this neighborhood. I'm not gonna like stop, but just an unbelievable home. When we go back through here, you'll see the house that's on the end of the court and a couple like just holy cow houses. There's two houses you can't see because of the angle that we're facing in. And of course it's going to be overexposed for just a second, so please forgive that. But we'll come back down this court on our way back through and show you all how pretty. That is just, what a breathtaking view that house has. Holy cow. Alright, make sure we don't get killed. This is actually, this is a one-way street. People that live here see it all the time, so they ain't real worried about going through here at we're doing about 7 miles an hour. They're not worried. Look at this. Just unbelievable. The house. The landscaping is just phenomenal. Just absolutely gorgeous. Morning. Morning. And look at here. That is not a building site. That is a park. Legitimately. Okay. Just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. And it goes back that way a little bit. So, but let's continue on. This is when I wish I had my 18mm camera lens on me. My Sigma 18-35. When you're doing stuff like this is when you need a wider camera angle. I might have to get another one of those before next time we come down. And I'll do another video and let you see even better. And this is Ormond Beach. This is right outside of Daytona. You know, everybody thinks that Daytona area is so ghetto. You better ask somebody. Now we got some bushes right here because they don't want me filming their house. I can't say I blame them. Okay, and check that dude out. And again, I wish I had a wider angle lens. Good Lord, have a look at that. That's like, oh, they got free books. They're giving out free books to people. But that's kind of like, that reminds me of Mr. Miyagi's house. Just beautiful, just gorgeous. And I love how they have that Spanish tile roof right there. Okay, so I gotta get turned around. Let me do that and we'll go back through and ride the other direction through. Okay, so this is obviously the river side of it. It's just a beautiful house. Morning.
Morning.
Look at this house. That's all you get of that house. This is right on the river. So pretty. Just unbelievably beautiful. Looks like they're going to be putting a house here. Now look at this, this place coming up is just a beast. So pretty through here.
Yes. Thanks.
Yes, ma'am. Morning. Yep. So when people say to me, man, Daytona Beach is ghetto, I'm sorry. It's got some parts in it that ain't great, but Like every town has a bad end and a good end, and this just like if you're in the touristy areas, those houses they're not that great. But you get, I mean, we're literally we're on the oh, what do they call it? We're between the river and the ocean, so this isn't far off of the beach. We're literally maybe an eighth of a mile at best from the beach, and or quarter mile maybe, and obviously these people are right on the river. This house right here is a Spanish inspired house, and I'm telling you, I don't care where you're from, this house right here will impress you. You be from LA, wherever. So this property right here is for sale, so you can see what it looks like when they haven't gutted the land. A bunch of bamboo and all kinds of stuff in there. And then right next door, wham, just unbelievable homes. And I'm gonna push this just this way just a little bit so we can kind of get a peeky peek at that. And I'm not exactly sure what goes on here, but I'm saying it's probably somebody's property. Oh, here comes a car behind us, so we're gonna let him pass us. And you get to look at that nice home. Just gorgeous. Here's one that's being built, and it's all concrete. It looks like it's a interlocking concrete form ICF house, and that's the kind I'd like to build if I could. Okay, we are at the end of this street. So what do y'all think? Do you think it's still ghetto in Daytona? I think you see that it's not all of it is the way that you see it being portrayed, you know, on TV and stuff. I mean, there's really, really nice. I don't have my seatbelt on. We're riding down, I forget what street this is, and obviously it's overexposed. But I mean, this is still Riverside. There's just beautiful homes everywhere. Check that house out. Alright, so here's one of the ones you couldn't see before. And of course that's overexposed like crazy, but why wouldn't it be? And so we'll pull up, show you this one, how pretty that is. And then right next door, bam, just gorgeous. These houses are just gorgeous. Show you all just how gorgeous this is. You know, let me zoom in a little bit on that foliage. Up into the trees. Now, I don't care where you are, Hawaii, Bahamas, any of that. It doesn't get any prettier than this. We were at Virginia, and sorry the wind's probably hitting the microphone. We were in Virginia, and they had a botanical garden that wouldn't even touch this place. I mean, just back there? Unbelievable. This is in Daytona, like Ormond Beach. You know, Daytona, Ormond Beach, you know, same mama, different daddy. It's right there. So no, Daytona is not completely ghetto. It's not even probably as much as where I'm from ghetto. It's got some rough areas, but nobody's ever treated us